Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Welcome to the radio show that features local small businesses, amazing nonprofits, and all types of inspiring stories to give strength, instill love, and provide hope within our community. It's time for Outspoken Outreach with your host, Dr. Amanda Hackford.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad you're here with us today. We have another great nonprofit doing a lot in our community for our youth. We have here Connie with us, who is the founder and CEO of the OCP Community Outreach, which is also known as PurposeDriven Youth. And I'm going to just say thank you so much for being here with us today. I can't wait for them to hear about what you do with our youth here in your community. So we're so glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And I just want to start off because a lot of people probably don't know what you do, and you're with the youth every day, but and I see so much of what you're doing. But if you can just kind of start off and tell everybody what it is that you do, what your organization is.
Well, my organization, our nonprofit, is called OCP Community Outreach. And every day everyone says, what's O and what's C and what's P? So that's Orville and Connie Peterson. Orville is my husband. And we started this nonprofit because we do so much outside of our church for youth in our community. So I decided to leave this as a legacy to pass on to our kids who support us as well. So OCP Community Outreach is Orville and Connie Peterson. And underneath that nonprofit, we have PurposeDriven Youth. Yes. And I know a lot of people have seen PDY these last couple of months because we have students in 9th through 12th grade who we help with college and career readiness activities. I've been in the school system for 23 years, and I used to sponsor a club at Vero Beach High School called Achievers in Action. And so when I left Vero Beach High School, no one took the club over. So since 2012, it's just kind of been hanging out there. So I decided to go ahead, take it outside of school and open it up and make it available to more students. So that's how PurposeDriven Youth got started.
And what exactly if you do the club now outside with PurposeDriven Youth, what kind of does the club do? What exactly do you guys do with them?
We, while we were in school, we had, of course, funds able to take them on college trips and expose them to historical sites and cultural different events such as the zoo. You'll be surprised how many students have never been to the zoo. When I took my first trip to Atlanta with some kids, one girl, she was 18, and she said, Miss Peterson, I've never been to the zoo. It's my first time. And so we want to get back into doing that exposure with the kids. We're during the summer, we do our work readiness program with Career Source so that the kids have those skills in case you don't want to go to college, because everyone's not going to college. So we give them skills to prepare them for the workforce so they're ready for that when they enter. And then during the school year, we're focusing on college readiness or tutoring, mentoring. And of course, for our seniors, we help them prepare for whatever they're going to go into, whether it's an apprenticeship program at Piper or doing the manufacturing boot camp with the county who offers that. We just expose them to different things. So you have different options. It's all about having the options available to their students.
Which is amazing. And you did say, did you help with like scholarships if they want to write for scholarships, things like that? But that's amazing with the options because like you said, not everyone is going to college. If they are, you're helping with that. If they're not, you're helping in trades because trades are amazing, especially right now, and is an amazing route. And, can be a great path for a student.
Can make more money than someone who goes to college.
No, very much so. There's many trades that are amazing money and making more than people with college degrees. But whatever is inspiring them, whatever you want to do, what you want and what you love and what kind of inspires you. So if it's a trade and you want to use your hands and do something, or if it's something that you really want to go to school for, then great. But you're helping them in kind of every single avenue and whatever venue they want to go. And that's what's really cool to me.
Yes.
And in watching your Facebook page, which is very active. So for any of you that are listening or watching, they do have a Facebook page, which is up on the screen, but it's also, if you go to Facebook and you do the backslash, or I was going to say backsplash, but that's in the kitchen. But the backslash, and it's OCP INC 2021. Mm-hmm. But if you watch, like every day, I see something pop up with another student that's getting another award, or another student that's getting another scholarship, or another student, going somewhere, going to a school, and there you are with your big smile standing with them. And it's so neat. I love it so much.
I'm so excited for our seniors. We had 15 seniors this year. It's not really what I, had imagined. I only planned for 25 the first year, and we ended up with 30 students. 15 of them were seniors, and I was like, oh, how are we going to do this? But it all worked out. God just worked out everything.
Exactly.
But our seniors, I'm so proud of them. They, the majority of them are going to go to college. It may not be the college of their first choice. Some decided to stay home, which I'm proud of them for choosing to stay home and just, because what's best for you. You really do. Everybody says, oh, I don't want to stay home. But then when I started talking to them and I said, I stayed home 2 years and it was the best thing of my life. And I got a transfer scholarship to UCL from, Indian River State College. And it was like, oh, really? And I was like, yes. And you save so much money.
Exactly. And the IRSC is offering those for years.
Program.
That associate's degree for free. So
I've
that's
talked
a good
couple
choice.
into staying home.
Yeah, save that money, get the associates for free. I mean, how can you beat that right now? So, I mean, that's a good choice too. I mean, and like you said, I mean, everybody knows what's best for them, and whatever they're choosing is obviously a part of their purpose and path that God has for them. So it's the right choice, whether they realize it or not. As long as they've got somebody praying for them like you and guiding them, and it's the right way. It'll all work out. But obviously, they've got some good people directing them. You said your kids are involved too, or
well, yes,
or part of it, or people helping.
They help support, keep the costs down.
Okay.
I put everybody to work.
Yeah.
I put my parents to work. I say, you're parent volunteers.
Yes.
And so you're going to participate and help me. And they go out and they speak on behalf of our program as well. And I'm very appreciative to them too. I can't leave out my tutors who help, Miss Henry and Miss Tori, and we have a school counselor that helps too, Miss Dawn Bennett Campbell. So all of us together, and they've traveled with me and they've been with me for years, literally for years, since I started doing this in 2005. So they know the routine and they know, how to work the program and everything. So I'm excited, so excited to start this back up again. And the growth that our kids have had this year is amazing. It really is. They didn't understand, why are we doing this? Why we write essays in the summer? And I said, come February. You'll understand come February. Why are we writing essays? Why are we having a resume in the summer? I'm not applying for a job. I say, you'll know come February. Just trust the process. And that's what the kids have come to realize now. Miss Peterson, I'm so glad that you had us do this ahead of time. Because when it came time for scholarships, it's jam-packed. It's a lot of work. And parents, I did tell our parents at the beginning, you will have to help. Yeah. It's a lot of work to get those scholarships and applications done. And I must say today, along with our FAFSA, because we did the FAFSA back in October, we're at about $325,000 between scholarships and FAFSA for our seniors.
Oh, wow.
So
good.
I'm so excited. And every day I get another text. I want another. Like you said, I got one yesterday. On Mother's Day. We got another scholarship. And I'm like so excited for them.
It is. Think about how good they feel when they get something instead of all the negative stuff going on in the schools and with our youth, to see something positive and feel excited about it. That's amazing too. Do you ever need more volunteers or need, people for tutoring or any type of volunteer work within?
Yes, I do. And as a matter of fact, I must give her a shout out as well. Mary Jacoby, she's a former teacher at Vero Beach High School. And I called on her and for the writing essay advice, and she came out and she helped our young people out with their writing and gave us some tips and tools. So if anyone, you're interested in coming out or just, sharing some positive things with our students, our last meeting was April 30th, and we had Dr. Otis Cobb come out and speak with our students. And I don't know if you saw the article about him, but he was the first African-American valedictorian at Vero Beach High School. Yeah, so he came out and he spoke with our students and gave them encouraging words and advice. And so anyone that's, interested, just give me a call and we can see how we can work something in. I do businesses. Deandra Shelley came in and shared facial techniques and ideas for the students, during that time, because we do work with teens.
Yes.
And we have that, problem with our facial and our skin. She came in and gave them great advice on taking care of your skin. So any businesses or organizations out there
to help. So it could be anything from someone who wants to volunteer to tutor to a business owner or someone with a business that wants to just come in and talk about that, maybe that type of business or opportunity that they could go into and how it works.
Yes.
Or even just someone that is kind of motivational to speak to them in general, right? So if in anything like that, if you or anyone it has a business or is a tutor and would like to just speak to these children, they're there, they need it. You can get a hold of Connie with PurposeDriven Youth, and it would be greatly appreciated. And these students really, really, really do look up to these people that come in and they listen, and it is so greatly appreciated. We definitely need, especially the business owners, where they can really see what different types of trades and businesses are and how they work. You hear them, but you don't always know the real in-depth details of that business. Like, oh, that's a salon, and you know what they do, but the in-depth part of actually the owner, kind of telling you how it goes, and really seeing one that's successful and stuff is also encouraging to them, to know maybe that's what I want to do. Kind of thing.
And they also, I like it because when they come in, they tell their struggle. Everyone sees the end result and you see how great everything looks, but they come in and they explain to the kids their struggle. I went to school for this, but that didn't work out and I wanted to give up, but then, something else came about and now I have this. So it's just, so encouraging to hear the truth in the story about the struggle and the process that you go through. But if you stay, determined to your purpose, that's where we get that purpose driven. You got to be purpose driven to reach the end goal. So, even if it's just sharing your life struggle and how you came out about it, with the kids and started your business, or you started, the job and career that you're in now, the kids need to hear that.
No, absolutely. We have to take a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to talk more about how we can help the kids, how you can volunteer, and even how you can donate to PurposeDriven Youth if you have it in your heart to donate, to help them to be able to do the trips and things that they're wanting to do. So stay with us.
Hackford Landscaping is the full-scale tree service hardscape and landscape company that will do any outdoor job. Call Hackford Landscaping for tree trimming, tree injections, and removal. Services include landscape design, stump grinding, paver stone projects such as walkways, patios, and pool decks, landscape lighting, irrigation, hedge and bush shaping, flowers, trees, shrubs, rocks, sand, mulch, and sod, and more. Any outdoor job, large or small, give Hackford a call. 772-584-7364. Online at hackfordtreeservice.com.
Waves Auto Spa, known as Vero's fastest and finest. A car wash known for their quality equipment and attention to detail by a friendly and courteous staff. Waves offers soft cloth technology, and a top-notch detail center will help preserve the value of your car. Waves now offers windshield chip repair, and in most cases, it doesn't cost you a dime. Spend less time and get a better quality experience for you and your car at Waves Auto Spa, US 1 Vero Beach, across from Kmart Plaza. Open 7 days a week.
Today at lunch, enjoy a Southern home-cooked meal paired with the best sweet tea in town at Marsh Landing Restaurant. You'll love our daily lunch specials like chicken and dumplings every Thursday, and you've got to try the handcrafted sandwiches. Experience old Florida cuisine at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Hello, this is Carol Jean Jordan, your tax collector here in Indian River County. All of our offices are scheduling appointments for in-office services, but you can get that little yellow sticker quicker by using our Express Lane. It's fast, convenient, and free when you pay with an e-check. Renew your registration on our website and select Pick Up at the Tax Collector's Office. Order before 3 p.m. and you can pick up your little yellow sticker on the same day. Order at irctax.com. That's irctax.com.
If you've got a job to do, call Workhorse. We can remodel your whole home, your bathroom, your kitchen, or even just put a fresh coat of paint on whatever you need. We're not handyman, we're licensed and insured contractors. Find us on Facebook, Workhorse Residential Contractor.
Gear up, get ready for the second annual Love to Fish Tournament, an inshore fishing tournament to benefit local nonprofit Love to Serve. Enjoy a day of fishing fun with cash prizes for adult winners, trophies and prizes for kids, and the chance to win other prizes for everyone. The first 100 adults to register get a free shirt and bag. Entry fee is $35 for adults, $15 for kids 12 and under. The Love to Fish Tournament is Saturday, May 21st at Sebastian Saltwater. Captain's meeting and registration is Friday, May 20th at 6:30. Pre-register at lovetofishtournament.com. Water service? Don't let your money go down the drain. Make sure to get a quote from Affordable Water. Many times, Affordable Water's original price is less than the competitor's discount price. Yes, Affordable Water really is affordable. Make sure to get a quote today, because you haven't gotten a quote until it's affordable. Affordable Water.
Call 589-7677 or you reach 2-0. Call the Pure Water Pros. Affordable Water.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming back with us. We're here with Connie Peterson, who is with OCP Community Outreach, who works with our youth, which is PurposeDriven Youth, is the nonprofit organization that she runs is called. And we were just talking about volunteering with them and how if you can offer tutoring services, or if you're a business owner that can speak with these youth to let them know your testimony of how you persevered in your business, because often business ownership takes a few years or longer and hard work to get to the point to where it is very successful. We know that business ownership can be a very successful and lucrative thing, but it often takes drive and hard work and long hours to finally get there and stay there often too. But, you know, even your story, because a lot of us have stories of our family life and our youth growing up when we were younger of not being so great, but pushing through that to become, to go to school, to go to college, or get into a trade or become a business owner. And so just hearing those testimonies as well, not necessarily just the business end, but the things that we went through and we overcame and then pushed through that as well, which obviously took our relationship with God and what our purpose was. But for them to hear, they may be going through things at home as well. And them hearing our stories and knowing that it can be okay, it will be okay, and we can be successful later on. So if any of you, want to just come and speak to the kids and let them know that, they can be successful and the things that it takes, reach out. They have their phone number too, which is 772-202-2470. But you can always go to their Facebook page. Their Facebook page has their address, their phone number, their website, their email, all the ways that you can contact them. But there's also another program aside from that, which you were just telling me of, which is the next step.
The next step.
To it.
Mm-hmm. So when we piloted Purpose-Driven Youth last year, I had 2 students. And so they went off to college. One went to Weber, one went to University of North Florida. So I wanted to pilot the next step, track them for 1 year. So that program is called Purpose-Driven Young Adult, because they're now in college. Yeah. And so we've had some struggles and, some ups and downs. They haven't dropped out, but we've had some struggles, and they both were first generational students. So that comes with, the territory. So the students that are with us now, we would track them for their first year of college or first year of adult outside of school life, and just kind of answer those questions. The first student, when I went to visit her, she didn't know her classes were online. She thought she was actually going to a class. And so I just happened to say, let me see your schedule. And so I was like, these classes are online and you have to have this book read chapter 1 by Monday. School starts Monday, you know. And she was like, no, I didn't. And so that kind of opened up a lot of, you know, like, okay, we got to do a little bit more and step it up. So this year I hope to step that program up a little bit more with purpose-driven young adults and help them through that first year of college just by some basic things that you would think they would know, but they really aren't aware of.
And probably don't know where to go for people to help them with.
Yeah. And then in the future, once I retire, I plan to add purpose-driven families and do some counseling, because I do have a master's degree in mental health counseling. So I may not go back and be a mental health counselor, but I do want to do marriage and family counseling and bring that part of the program back together. And, you know, once you have a purpose-driven family, then you have a purpose-driven community.
Exactly.
So we'll all
have
be
the full circle there.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I love that. That's awesome. Perfect.
So that's my goal. That's my plan.
And so you can use the volunteers, and then we also have on the website, you can donate if somebody wants to just, hey, I don't have the time, or I can't tutor, I don't know math because I wouldn't be able to help you with math, but you have these field trips and you want to do this exposure with these kids, but you need money to do that.
Of
so
course.
They can make just a monetary donation to you because, you know, to help these kids out. They can donate on your website.
Yes, we have a PayPal link on our website that they can donate through. We also have Cash App, which is $PDY Gifford. PDYGIFFORD.
Okay.
I know the younger people like Cash App. So, you know, whatever you like to donate, we take it all and it goes to a good cause. So I know some people help me out doing scholarship. They sent some money for stamps and envelopes because it took a lot of stamps and envelopes for the month of February for the scholarships. So I appreciate those people. And the community has really, really stepped up and helped me a lot because they know and they've seen the things that I've done throughout the years with the students. So anytime I say, hey, I need something, they're like, okay, what you need? And I was like, I need some stamps, I need envelopes. So they did send some Cash App money, and I appreciate that. But we always take a check. Checks still work.
Yeah, so they can mail
mail the check, 4726 35th Avenue.
Very good.
Vero Beach, Florida.
And it's all on the Facebook page and website for anyone who can't remember that because, you know, you don't remember right off the top of your head. So you can go to the Facebook page, which is the Facebook, the OCP /OCP Inc. 2021.
I'll never forget when we started. 2021.
That year that you started. And the address is on for mailing them a check. The phone number is there. You can call if you have any questions or you want to get a hold of them for donating or for volunteering. There are emails there. You can email if you'd rather email than call. You want to drop a check off, you want to mail the check, whatever you'd like to do, or you can go right to their website. There's a link to the website from the Facebook page. So you can always go to the website and donate right off the website. And it is a nonprofit, so it can be a tax write-off as well for you. And there's always those needs for the volunteers. But we are going to be out of time in just a minute. So is there any last minute thing you want to say to anybody listening to you?
Well, I also want to say if you have an organization that you need volunteers, contact me because our students do participate in the community. Someone once told me if you don't serve your community can't serve you. So I make sure the students are out and about during the summertime, especially serving in the community with different organizations.
Yes.
So we're here to serve as well. And I just like to thank everyone. Everyone has been so great and helpful this past year through this whole pandemic and us getting started and everything. And I just want to say thank you, especially to you as well for inviting me on. I know when we first met, I said, you like me? And she said, I don't know you. I said, well, we can get to know you. So I'm glad to have this opportunity for you to expose us to the community and let everyone know what we're doing at OCP Community Outreach.
No, our youth is important. So anybody working with the youth is in the right ways is very important. You know, we got to train them up, you know, the way they should go. So, so we thank you for being on, and everybody watching, thank you. Go to the Facebook page and check it out. And if it's in your heart to help our youth, then make a donation or contact about volunteering. And as always, stay safe and stay blessed.